I found this log cabin and I'm right beside Little Smoky Road, which is right next to Little Smoky Creek. The creek runs right there, and this is all in Sawtooth National Forest. And we're going to be having a look around, seeing what we could find all around these mountains. But I found this old cabin. There really isn't much inside of it. That's the bed right there, the bed spring and the bed frame. But that's it. It's just been gutted. This was just a small ranch line shack, I assume, and basically that's just a small seasonal cabin. The ranchers would come through with their cows and they would stay for a couple days, let the cows graze as they continue onward. And if you look around, this is all grazing land, which is why they would have intentionally picked it in this spot. You have all this nice grass for the cows. We do have a pretty busy day. The first place I want to see today is Buttercup Mine operation, which is tucked away way in the mountains. After that, we're going to travel to see a couple unnamed ruins, followed by the Doniphan ghost town. Let's go. I'm running into some obstacles. This is the road to Buttercup Mine, and I can't make it. I passed a couple tipped over trees already, so there's just gonna be more up ahead, I assume. We're gonna have to find another way. The road's been in extremely good condition until now. Like, look how good that is. And then looking over, I was just driving, and then you come up on this massive washout where some huge flash flood came and just swept this road down, and it's gone now. This road's never coming back. That is extreme. I parked the Suzuki. It looks like somebody may have been in a side-by-side and tried making it down to make their own trail. But it's only 2.6 miles, so I say we just hike it. Buttercup Mine is a former lead mine located in the Willow Creek Mining District of Idaho. Situated at 6,500 feet in the Sawtooth National Forest, it produced lead along with smaller amounts of copper, zinc, silver, and gold. During its operation, the mine yielded over 659 dry tons of ore. Here you could see the adit for the Buttercup Mine operation, and unfortunately it is collapsed in. There's a tiny entrance, but it just wouldn't be safe to enter it. There's also two sets of ore cart tracks, one for the good ore that would be shipped down to mountain, and the other would go straight to waste rock. Unfortunately, the only real ruins is that giant tank and an ore chute going off the waste rock, as you could see. But that's it, and this is something you really don't know until you get to the mine itself. I was hoping for a mine explorer, but unfortunately for this one, we're just gonna have to write it off the book and continue onward in today's episode. It's 90 degrees today, and it felt a lot longer of a hike than it actually was. And to make matters worse, if you look around, most of these trees are dead. A huge fire went and swept this whole place out. Now if you look, we've finally made it to the mine operation, and we're gonna have a look around. I see an ore cart track which drops off into waste rock, and that's a lot of waste rock. There's this humongous tank. I don't really know what it says. It's so freaking faded, but it says like 89 Roscoe something or the other. Dang, we were just too late for this one. Looks like this burnt down some like 5 or 8 years ago, and this was the cabin, and it's all gone now. I'm following the ore cart tracks right now, which are pretty badly mangled up, but it would have gone all the way to this ledge. This trestle even got burnt up. The wood's all ruined. It's scenic. The view is nice, but it's kind of a bust. Looking around, up at the ore cart track, we're about to go down and really see some more interesting stuff, because unfortunately, this Mine Explorer just wasn't it. It wasn't what it looked like on Google Maps. And the reason why is because of this fire that burnt it all up and destroyed everything. It's nice to come out though, knock it off the list. It's now another mountain peak and another mine operation I never have to come back to. What's up, Lee? You look even exhausted. That was a brutal hike. It was hot, but I see the Suzuki. That's it for Sawtooth National Forest. Everything else in today's episode is gonna be on BLM land. I came from that road and now I'm at another mine operation. Right up there, it's an open pit. So this whole side of the mountain has been open pitted. We're gonna go up that road in a minute. But right over in front of me is this huge mill. And we're gonna have a look at this mill operation real quick. At the very top, that's where the ore bin is itself. Way down there is where that mill is, and now we're heading to the mines that supplied the mill. And I just want to show you real quick how drastic Idaho changes, where we were in mountains before, and now we're in kind of like these huge foothills, and it's like a high desert. This isn't woods. There's no plant life really, except for sagebrush and small bushes. This was the mining operation and they just bulldozed all of this, but it was an old building, and going over is some more ruins. Got a foundation, that's the cement, so I assume some sort of workshop, a huge building, and then they demolished it for some reason. That's the remains. They just pushed it all aside in some ginormous pile of wood, and that's all of the plumbing, the piping just sitting over there, and other wood for the buildings. All the electrical for the buildings. I wonder if this is something where the BLM made them tear down all the buildings. But I really don't know, because I would think if they did that, the BLM would have told them to also clean up the site. Instead, they left it how they left it. Our next spot is 17 miles away. I'm feeling pretty confident we should be able to get everything done today, so let's go check it out. So this is Camas Mine operation. That's the old mill. The mine is all gone, but it's right up there. We'll go have a look at that right now. I hate seeing all the graffiti, even though it's abandoned and pretty much nothing left. Camas Mine, discovered in 1865 and operated by 1879, was a significant gold and silver producer in Idaho's Haley Gold Belt. It yielded ore valued at approximately $1.25 million before closing in 1898. To give you guys an idea, there's the mine and then the mill. And a town is right down this valley. I can't really get to it right now because there's actually a bunch of sheep. The nearby town of Doniphan, established to support the mine, featured a post office, school, general store, and saloons. The town thrived during the mining boom, but was eventually abandoned as the mine ceased operations. Today, all that remains of the town and mine operation is the Camas Mill. You know what I do for you guys? I get ticks on me. Look at that thing. Oh my gosh. I then headed 10 miles south to explore the snooze mine operation right outside of Haley, Idaho. Bridge out ahead, road closed ahead. Great. I'll have to find another way. Well, I can't drive that way. That's private property. Maybe there's no way to Snooze Mine. I'm on the side of Lake Creek Road. The creek is right over there. I could hear it going. But now this is where I'm camping. Unfortunately, that last mine I was gonna see, Snooze Mine, both ways were blocked off for whatever reason. So I couldn't go.